Welcome back to
Valerie's
and Roman's Little Potterworld. We see a book nook. Wow, what is that? We heard Lego will be releasing a book nook in June this year with Harry Potter. That made me Google for Lego Harry Potter Book Nooks, of course. And see what I found. I found a big one. Well, of course, it's not from Lego. It's a Real Bricks set. And I knew it already for quite a while. And so I thought, well, heck, let's give it a try and see what Real Bricks does when they talk about book nooks. To be honest, there are probably two very different approaches to book nooks. The one is the kind we see here. So between books, you find something you can open, and we'll do that in a moment. And then the other kind is that you have books in between and then two things holding the books. And actually, I'll show you two different versions of book nooks with the Harry Potter train. And my assumption is that Lego will do the other approach actually, because what we know of the 76450 Lego Book Nook is that it should have 830 pieces and retail for 99 euros. And for this size, I can tell you they can never build that. Because this large thing, and I honestly was surprised when this came in the mail, it was a huge package. It was really big. And it was heavy. I never had bricks of that amount. I estimate it was about 4 kilos. My
a
scale
heavy cat it is.
a heavy cat, you could say, yes. And so this box was fully filled with two bags of bricks of actually pretty good quality. And so I think we want to see more of it. So I will try to open it now and show you the interior. And then we'll talk about the details.
What's with light off first? Okay.
So what Valerie is talking about is that the thing has also lights in there.
And now with the lights on.
And if you open the station, you see that the light effect actually works pretty well. So the light strips are underneath the ceiling here. The battery pack is in there, even with a little switch. And you see the lights shining through all the windows. Looks pretty nice. So some lights back there and lights in here. Very nice. And you see, it's a full-blown and very, very detailed station with platform 9 3/4. And it has a very nice and elegant train in there, which actually sits on regular tracks there. It has really a full-blown and very colorful and well detailed and also very well built interiors here. It also has the entrance door here, which is not mentioned on the box. And you could have, well, Harry Potter coming through. Hello. Is he at the right train to Hogwarts? Well, certainly is. Of course, Real Bricks does not include any minifigures. They don't have licenses for that, of course, and they would get in trouble here in Germany with that. But you see that they have, well, those golden lines here, and the gold is actually of pretty good quality. The designer of the whole thing really knows how to design Lego, or work with bricks, better to speak. Because, well, the techniques are nice. And the idea of, well, similar to that door, that the front here is opening very much like the door to Diagon Alley. You all know that scene here. Makes a lot of sense, because it's a hidden platform. And so certainly no one can see it from the outside as well when the train is leaving the station. You don't see that in the film, but it's a very, very nice idea to design the front here. So let's talk about what you get. Well, as I said, that thing has 3,060 pieces.
Wow.
And that is an enormous piece count, of course. And we are not talking only tiny little bricks here. We're talking massive parts here. Hundreds of masonry bricks and all things we like to build with. And you see it up here, well, not hundreds, but certainly dozens of windows that form that very elegant shape here of the train station. That's really lovely. We'll talk about that in a moment again when we talk about the problems. We also see here a brick-built end of the station here where some bricks overlap and form that very nice thing here. We have stickers, of course. Actually, they are a pretty interesting kind. I heard about them, but never have used them. They are so-called transfer stickers. So you put the sticker on that brick, and then you peel off the plastic. And then if you do it right, the color stays on the brick, which has a very, very nice effect. They look great, but they are certainly difficult to manipulate and attach to them. So one or two of those stickers broke in that process because never done it before.
Yeah.
But anyway, here
we can see it.
well, a little bit here. So this can happen if you're not careful. Let's talk about the very nice train engine here. If you compare it to the Lego one, and this is actually the one from the Lego train where all our Harry Potter craze started, you see that the Reo Bricks one is, well, similar in size, but actually bigger, because this is 6 studs wide here, and you see a little bit of dust there, and this is 8 studs wide. So that's a little bit, the whole housing here is a little bit thicker. Also the engine part is there. The width of the wheels, of course, is the same, because these are standard bricks here, and not what I thought, maybe this is thinner. And in the beginning, actually, I thought maybe the Reo Bricks engine is smaller than the Lego one. No, it's the other way around. They are very similar in the outer appearance, using similar parts there. You see the quality of the gold. Yes, maybe the gold of Lego is a little bit better, but they are nice parts. As always with Chinese bricks, when they are red, they are not as nice in the color as they are from Lego.
Yeah.
And it's not the color itself what I tried once, because that is really almost the same. What I found out and think that the reason why they look so different is the Lego bricks are less transparent.
Yeah.
So they have to have a more saturated color, in fact.
Yeah.
And this seems to give a different reflection or something that always makes those red bricks look a little bit more cheapish when you have things in red. So if you ever think of buying sets from China, avoid the red ones, because they always look a little bit strange and cheap. All the others, in fact, the colors are good.
Yeah.
They match very much what Lego has there.
It's a wonderful design.
It's a wonderful design. The bricks itself, to me, feel a little bit sharper than the Lego bricks, in fact. And there were no missing parts. The only thing that was, we got one broken part. So it must have been stuck in the machine or something. And so that bow piece here was totally damaged. But luckily, our small collection had a replacement piece. So it was no problem, because honestly, I don't think they would have any kind of replacement service available. Valerie, you created the engine. How were the instructions? How difficult was it to create that?
From a train, it was very easy to handle. I would say.
No problems there.
No.
So let's have a look to the instructions. So it's a very nice book. So obviously the reseller, I bought it from eBay, sent me the original box. So not crazy Temu packages without the box, something which I probably would have disliked. So I was happy. I only paid 107 euros for the whole thing. So that's 35, what is it? I read 35 cents per piece. And that is obviously like, it's a third of what Lego charges you. So this, if Lego would ever do that, would be a 350 set here. And even it includes some lights here, which we saw in the beginning. So a little light pack in there, and actually there's 4 light stripes built into the set here. And let's take a look at the instructions, because this is something. So the instructions are well made. So not too many pieces in each step. You easily can follow that. Red arrows indicate where things should go. As I said, a very good designer obviously made that. One thing I would like to emphasize and, well, criticize probably, is on the nice box here, it says difficulty index 3 out of 5. Well, this is correct for the train engine, certainly.
Yes.
You can do that. So the normal things are easy. But
the windows.
It's
roof.
not a surprise for any skilled builder to have this bent structure there, which consists of 3 windows, and they try to attach here and there, is a nightmare. Simply, they break apart the moment you touch them.
4 times we had to build
4 or
the
5
roof
times.
new.
And the solution actually was that we changed the instructions a little bit, in fact.
Yeah.
Let me try. So the basic idea is that the whole big thing here, where the bluish line is in there, is constructed in the end. It also contains the light construction, which is in there. It's very well explained with English text as well. And they really show you where to put the cables. So really much, much better than the guys from, what's the other company? Damn it, lost it for a moment. They don't really, they tell you, so Funhole does that as well very nicely, but others are really bad if it comes to with cables. Well, simply speaking, the idea is that you put this whole big thing on top of the pre-built construction with all the roofs here. And this is loose, so if you touch that, it breaks off. And to place a complex structure of that size, it certainly took 2 people to even try it, and it doesn't work.
Because it's a whole one piece.
Yes, and you have 30 connection points on one side, and they're very brittle and fragile. So Valerie had the clever idea actually to have an extra layer of parts which connect all those here.
Yes.
So this layer actually now is
the gray
one underneath the blue one. And so with that little trick here, you can attach all those here while you can still get into the roof and hold it. It took me an hour probably to do it. Yeah, and you come to idea, damn, do I have to glue those pieces? No, I don't. But I was exhausted afterwards. So with a few extra pieces, you can handle that and get it together. And then it's a challenging experience, but it's a great result. So it's fun. So the total resume, was it worth buying? Certainly was. Is it a good value for money? Certainly. Damn it. Wow. It's cheaper than anything I bought yet. And it's a really pleasant and well-designed set. It's beautiful. Would I recommend it to a friend? Certainly, if he or she is a skilled Lego builder and has the patience to build a big piece like that. A child with, say, 12 years, no chance. They will hate Lego afterwards, or the rail bricks and things there. So don't do that. It's a grown-up thing to do that. So that's our quick resume on that piece here. We turn it around once. It's not so beautiful on the outside, but you see again the size. But it's not ugly either, so it's a little bit mix of colors. And if you want, you can of course reuse them for anything big you want to. But it's a very nice interpretation of platform 9¾ something we didn't have yet in that size. So we're happy with it. And give us your feedback. Would you buy it? Would you like to have it? Does Lego have a chance to beat that? I doubt that. But I'm very curious about their Book Nook that we'll see this June or a little bit earlier when we get the first leaks. We'll talk about it. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.